For Sunday's 60 Minutes, Scott Pelley talked to some of the nurses who treated the first person diagnosed with Ebola in this country. It is the first time they've given an interview. Scott joins us now from Dallas. Scott?
Charlie, we spoke to 4 nurses here at Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital, an intensive care nurse by the name of John Mulligan and Cedia Rose. You said that before you put your protective gear on, you gathered yourself together. What were you telling yourself?
As I was very frightened. I was, and I just dried my tears, rolled down my sleeves, so to speak, and went on about my night.
Eric Duncan came into the hospital September the 25th with a low-grade fever and was sent home. But 3 days later, he was back with a temperature of 103. Nurse John Mulligan treated Duncan in his final hours in intensive care.
By the time I saw him on October 1st, his nausea and vomiting had pretty much subsided. That aspect of it was over. He had a rectal tube in place, so he had gotten so weak he couldn't get up to the commodes anymore. So that was to help contain all of this very infectious body fluids that we were dealing with. On the first day, he didn't say much. He was, you could look in his eyes and tell he just didn't feel good. And we offered him words of encouragement. We let him know that we're here. Whatever you need, let us know and we'll get it. And we held his hand and talked to him and comforted him because his family couldn't be there. I mean, you can't take that risk with this type of disease of exposing, loved ones as much as you want them there. It's just not a possibility.
Duncan died 10 days after he was admitted. A few days after that, Nurse Nina Pham became ill, followed by Nurse Amber Vinson. But both of those nurses, Charlie, have now recovered.
Scott, what is the reaction from the community to the nursing staff?
Charlie, it's interesting. Many dozens of people treated Eric Duncan here at the hospital, and they're running into some problems in the community. We talked to one nurse who said that her dental appointment was canceled. Her dentist said, "Come see me in December." Another nurse said that her niece had been kicked out of school. So there's a great deal of concern. The gestation period of the virus is 21 days, so it'll be after that period of time that things begin to settle down again.
Thank you, Scott.